High Potential comes out here shortly, and it's so funny. I'm curious, based on the premise, or was it your character Ava's breakdown that really drew you to be a part of this show?
I mean, yeah, I love like crime shows and stuff like that. But I really love how this one feels different because of the family aspect that's incorporated into the show, and also Caitlin Olsen just being like so incredibly funny and like her comedic timing. And so yeah, it's just a great cast and like amazing writing. So I think that's what really drew me to the show.
I think it's super funny and it's so well written. Was there any moments where they let you improv at all, though?
I mean, yeah, sometimes on set, me and Caitlin, when we have our scenes, we'll kind of like tweak a few things because I feel like, oh, maybe like a teenage girl wouldn't really word this a certain way or word this a certain way. So we all kind of are very collaborative with each other. And yeah, they're pretty lenient with letting us tweak a few things. So
As far as Ava goes, how was her breakdown described to you?
she was kind of described as a bit of a rebellious teenager who bickers with her mom a lot. But she is very vulnerable and super emotional and like sensitive at times.
You talked a bit about improving with Caitlin, but did they give you any time to sort of spend together to flesh out the familial bonds you guys two share? Or is it just an innate chemistry that you have off the screen, which is so palpable? You guys have this beautiful mother-daughter bond.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I definitely think that as we've filmed more and more episodes, me and Caitlin's chemistry has gotten better and better with time, but it kind of felt very easy to work with her like since the first day. I think she's very motherly and very protective, like I think from her just being a mother in real life. So it kind of always felt like she was very like nurturing and like guiding.
Were you able to add anything to Ava that may not have been initially written for her?
I think kind of just like her spunk and the way I say the dialogue, like you don't always say it exactly how it's written, if that makes sense. So I think because I am a teenage girl, I can kind of add the spunk of what being a teenage girl is. So I think it's great.
I would imagine it's difficult to keep it together during specific moments when you've got Daniel Sunjata, you've got Caitlin, of course, and all of these wonderful comedic moments with Judy Reyes as well. Was
Yeah.
there someone in particular that maybe had a harder time keeping it together during those moments where you're supposed to be serious, but Caitlin or somebody is just bringing the comedic moment?
Ooh, I remember a scene that I was filming with Caitlin and Daniel. And we had kind of just like changed the lines a little bit like right before we started filming. And so we kind of were all like getting like our lines scrambled, and it was just like it was a funny like moment happening. And so we were all kind of laughing and like goofing around during that scene. But I think it's all like just a blast to work with them.
I was gonna say, is there a particular episode you're really looking forward to fans getting to check out? Certainly, the premiere is a must watch because it's super funny, and I really think that's where people truly get invested in this family and, her career as well, this new career she's taken.
Yes, yes. The pilot is definitely a must watch. My personal favorite episode is episode 7 of the season. I love that episode. I think the fans and everyone watching will also love it. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, but that is my favorite episode.
We talk about the comedic moments, but there are some intense and, of course, detective, case solving that goes along with the series, and also some, heavier moments as a family as well.
Yeah.
How did you shake off a long day of shooting?
I mean, I have my parents on set with me, and so they're always there after like takes and especially if we're filming like super emotional or intense scenes, they're always there afterwards to just like give me a hug, and they'll have like water for me. And so it's nice that I have them with me after a very long day filming.
I think High Potential is going to be a fast fan favorite series because it's got humor, it's got intrigue, it's got heart, it's got everything that makes like a perfect dramatic comedy to it. Is there something in particular that you really think stands out about High Potential and will really make it an investable show?
I like really think that the family aspect of the show makes it just very heartwarming and something that audiences will really be able to relate to. And just the struggles of this, kind of blended family and them going through their own things and figuring out their relationships with one another, I think is very captivating.
Well, the series premieres here shortly. How are you going to be celebrating?
We have a premiere event that we're doing tomorrow, which I'm very excited for. And yeah, we're all going to be together. It'll be the whole cast and the crew and everyone. So I'm super excited. We get to all just celebrate together, which will be nice.
Any chance along the season you'll be sharing some behind the scene pictures or maybe even live tweeting along to episodes?
Yes, we get sent a bunch of like behind the scenes photos and stuff like that. And there's been like little videos that we film on set that I think are being posted as episodes come out and stuff. So I will definitely be posting that stuff.
What are the other recent projects you've been busy working on, or has the release of High Potential taken most of your focus?
It honestly, yes, high potential has been taking a lot of my focus, but as we're getting into filming the last episode, I'm excited to have a little break so I can also do other things and hopefully work on other projects and get my name out there.
Well, I'm such a big fan of the work you've done on this series, and I'm looking forward to many people getting to check it out. What would you like to say to everyone who are fans and supporters of the wonderful work you do on our screens?
I mean, thank you. First of all, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support that I've gotten so far from those who have seen the pilot already. And just, yeah, I appreciate everyone who roots for me and is supporting me. And I hope that they love the show and watch it, you know?